So, the second chapter begins with a very useful simple framework called Kriya Yoga, which is how do you go from action to stillness. The word Kriya means action. It is a synonym of karma. Kriya Yoga means actions that lead from where we are now to yoga, which is stillness. In other words, this is a paradox. Action is opposed to stillness. If you are doing some activity, you are not still. Yoga is stillness. So, Kriya Yoga is how do you do activities, or in other words practices that will lead you to stillness. This framework has three components. Strictly speaking, the entire second chapter is Kriya Yoga. It is starting by asking the question, if I am not able to be still, how do I be still? Are you following me, right? The whole second chapter starts like that. I can't sit still in meditation, so what all should I do? So, the whole second chapter in a sense is actually Kriya Yoga. But Patanjali picks three practices because they are particularly useful to make this transition happen from activity to stillness. The first he says is, you are going to have some difficulty in making positive change. It is going to be accompanied by some discomfort. All positive transformation will be accompanied by some discomfort because our samskaras, past tendencies, will try to make us do the opposite. If I say sit still for a little while in meditation, the mind will be restless, body will be restless. That is expected, isn't it? If I say get up in the morning and do some asana practice, some of the days I will feel, why should I bother? Oh, or I am in a hurry, I need to check my email first thing in the morning, now is not the time for asana practice. I have to overcome that discomfort. That practice is called tapas. The second practice is, yes, you have to tolerate discomfort, but you can't do it blindly. You must do it with reflection and wisdom. Guided self-reflection is Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya is also meditation with a mantra, but it is the cognitive part of the practice. Look at yourself, study, have guidance, study, and with that study, practice self-reflection. Because without self-reflection and guidance, if I am simply going to force myself to do more practices, that yes, it is uncomfortable, but I still do more asana. How do you find balance? How do you know that you are not doing too much of something? This is typically how most useful transformations work. I don't go to the gym at all, so I start going to the gym now and doing some weight training. Initially, this is wonderful for my health. Going from doing no weight training to some weight training adds muscle mass, builds strength and confidence, improves my metabolism, wonderful. But there is only so much it helps. If I keep doing more and more of it, if I say push myself, more reps, more weight, I must not be a slacker, don't give up, try harder and keep doing more and more of this. Sooner or later this is going to lead to imbalance. I need to have guidance and reflection. Is that not making sense? This is generally a framework for transformation actually, not just in the Yoga Sutra, the Sattvic transformations, actually for any kind of useful transformation. The third is Ishvara Pranidhana, which in the context of this sutra means acceptance. Ishvara Pranidhana, which means accept that we can't change something. There is only so much I can change. I do what I can and I am okay with what does not change. This basic framework is a foundation for self-transformation. Overcome the resistance to positive change. Always look at the change with self-reflection and guided self-reflection, not merely thinking about the change, but having guidance. Accept what we cannot change.